Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Pisces, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else, and by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, Pisces, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton New Wave chain bag, the original New Wave chain bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. We're going to start by getting a deck for your reading. I'm going to go with, what is this called? Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck by Matt Hughes. And I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have the timestamp listed for you all in the description box below. Let's begin. Pisces energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, messages for Pisces, please and thank you. Pisces, please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for Pisces, thank you, Spirit. Pisces energy, 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 thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the Pisces? Pisces energy, thank you, Spirit. Pisces energy, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so let us begin. All right, what are we doing, Pisces? Pisces energy. Oh, we have the Devil to start. Oh my, oh my. What's going on? Are you feeling devilish or are you looking devilish to other people? One of the two. We have the Seven of Cups. Ugh. I think you're feeling devilish, and what I think that you're feeling is you're feeling down. Something's got you in lower vibrational energy, feeling down, and it's because you have confusion about, it looks like what you want, what you desire or value. There's confusion about it, and it's got you down. Now, let's see where this is going. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you're stable and everything. That's nice. Oh, there could be very materialistic people around you, though, and this could be a thing. You may be just, like, you might be changing, seriously. You might be in an environment where people are materialistic, like they care about superficial things, but you might be changing. And this is why you're feeling down, because you don't know. It's like when you're raised in a certain way, that's what you're used to, that's what you know. But then when something comes to open your eyes, there might be conflict with it, because it's like, but this is who I am, this is who I've always been, you know, am I changing? Or you're evolving, but it might feel like, and people might be telling you, oh, you've changed. It's like that song by Charlie XCX and Ariana Grande, a knife. It's called Knife, I believe, and they're like, it's a knife when they say you finally change, or you've totally changed. And it's all about how, like, when you reach the top, everybody around you is like, oh, you changed, or oh, they basically start poo-pooing who you have become now. And that's low-key what I'm seeing here, because like I said, you're stable with this Four of Pentacles. Maybe you grew up in an environment where there was some instability, or where people only got stability by I don't know, the way that they looked or something superficial is what's going on here with this devil and this Four of Pentacles. But it's like you have acquired some sort of stability and you're just like, you're changing and evolving. We have the Nine of Wands. But you're protecting and defending yourself, I see. And maybe that's why everyone's like, ugh, ugh. Like you're being like, they're seeing you as, they would call you low vibrational, but you're not being low vibrational. You've evolved and you're standing your ground in that and standing firm in who you are now. But because it's different than what they're used to or what they would have you do, they're saying that like you're being like, I just heard the word bougie for some reason. Okay, look, come on in, come on in. Come on in. I know. My collective, we will get that type of stuff. Like, it's so funny because everybody, like, if you don't come from wealth or something like that, everybody wishes for the days where they can buy something nice for themselves. They can buy a house or they can afford, you know, a better car or to live in a better school district or anything like that. But then when that happens, if everybody around them is not also doing that, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're just materialistic. Oh, you're just bougie. Oh, it's like, what? I thought we all had these goals and all had these dreams to ascend. But once you ascend, it's a knife. Go look up that song by Ariana Grande. It's not by Ariana Grande. She's featured in it. I believe it's Charlie XCX. I think it's her song, and Ariana is on it. It's a knife. All the lyrics is what's going on right here. Okay, it's called Knife. Go on and look that up. It's a knife when you're finally on top, because the next thing is they all want to see you fall right down to the bottom. It's a knife. Yes, it is a knife. We have the Six of Pentacles. Let me see what the Six of Pentacles is, because that's right up under the Devil card. No, these motherfuckers would not be wanting you to be generous with them when they over here talking all kinds of ish about you. Hell to the no. And they would do that too. Oh my gosh, they would do that too. And it's a form of manipulation. That's why we have the Seven of Cups here. Trying to manipulate you out your stuff because they don't have it. So they're going to try to be like, oh, if you don't give to us, they won't say this out their mouth. But that's what you're dealing with though. No wonder you got to defend yourself. Okay, no wonder you got to be standing strong. Like, look, I built this up. I got all these wands and you ain't take, I dare you to try to come and take it. No. Because that's right next to this Four of Pentacles. You finally got stable. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, you need to give to us. But that's not what they're going to say though. They're just going to be like, oh, you change. Or you can't come around anymore. Or you can't. No, because I'm not going to field your passive aggression. That's what's going on here. Look, we have the Five of Pentacles. What I tell you. And that's what you're not seeing. While you out here with the second. Yeah, they're seeing you in the Six of Pentacles. Like the universe is rewarding you for your work, okay? Because the Devil card, if we take it as in the higher vibration, like this is Capricorn, like this is business, okay? Business energy. You're getting rewarded for that with the Six of Pentacles. It's all being reflected. But they're in the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups mode where they don't know, they just don't have any direction, okay? And they could have chosen a direction. It's like they could have chosen the direction you took. Who knows, right? But they didn't. But, you know, this tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. There's also confusion about like, no, but you just have options and things like that. But I'm seeing, it's so sad. It's like, please don't have the survivor's remorse. Go and get some therapy if you need to, because this is a difficult situation where you're ascending in the world because you put in the work, okay, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to go after what it is that you want. And now you're receiving, it's being reflected in the world to you as stability and security. But everyone around you is trying to make you feel guilty about it. You're going to need therapy for that, because if you don't have anyone in your corner backing you up, you're just all by yourself having to feel like this. That can be very lonely and isolating. And yeah, that's why you're feeling with this left out in the cold and not knowing like, oh my gosh, am I doing something wrong? What are my values? Have I changed? No, you haven't changed. You've just received what it is you put in. Okay? If anything has changed, you have evolved. You have gotten to where you needed to go. And that's like I said, with this devil card, and it's in the first house, right up above this Six of Pentacles, it's like, if we're talking about the devil card in the higher vibration, not just your fears or worries or whatever, then we're talking about business or you succeeding in the material world. Okay, and this is where a lot of people will tell you, oh, you're materialistic. Remember, I brought that word up, and bougie. But it's just like, we live in a material world at the end of the day. We didn't incarnate here to only be spiritual. Why the fuck would we incarnate here to only be spiritual? To tell this to these people. Like, the fuck? We're allowed to enjoy the abundance of this universe. And yes, sometimes, look, the bottom line is, you can get a therapist to help you deal with the survivor's remorse that they're trying to project onto you. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. See, it came right up out the sky. It came right from the Most High. Amen. Yes, indeed. This was a gift. Your stability is a gift. I mean, because like I said, you worked hard. Okay? If we're also talking about the Capricorn as true Capricorn energy, that's a hard worker. That is a pragmatic person. That is somebody who has a goal and they methodically work to get to that goal. And don't you deserve to get the reflection for the work that you put in? Yes, you do, Pisces. Let me just tell you, yes, 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 you do. Okay? You deserve to get rewarded for the work that you put in. So Capricorn card, that's the work that you put in. And the Six of Pentacles, that's it coming back to you and being reflected in the real world. Period. And okay, this Four of Pentacles, this stability is a gift from the Most High. And you got more to come too, because you're a hardworking person. I am so sorry. People can be mad all they want to, but people who worked hard and got themselves stable, they deserve to have whatever the fuck they want to have. And that is on period. So if you haven't gotten a therapist yet to tell you, let me be your resident. Okay, I'm not licensed or anything like that. I'm not a doctor. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna be your cheerleader though. Okay? Period, period, period. Next thing, they all wanted it. They was all talking about, oh, one day I'm going to have this. Oh, one day I'm going to have this. Oh, one day. But then when you get it, oh, you materialistic. Get the fuck out of here. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, they don't want to see this gift that you're getting from God. They want to ignore it, downplay it, tear it down. But Spirit is also telling you to be like this. You're going to have to ignore. Take this cup right here. You don't need to be with these cups. This one has wings because it's from Spirit. Okay, you see how it's higher up than these? Like, they want to push that onto you. They're projecting. They're being low vibrational, judging you for what you have. And I always have to say this. I think this is why Spirit led me to have this channel. Because like, there is this thing where people think it's okay to judge people. Like, if they have nice things, and they think it's okay to tear them down. But it's like, no. You're actually materialistic. If you see somebody with a nice car or a nice house or nice clothes or a handbag or something, and you automatically judge them and put all these labels on them, you're the one who's materialistic. You're looking at an inanimate object and then judging someone based off of it. And people think it's only materialistic when somebody who has something nice judges somebody who doesn't. But no, it goes both ways. If you're looking at somebody who has something nice and you're just assuming that you know about their character, who they are, you're the one materialistic. You're the one low vibrational. So that's what you need to tell these people. Well, you don't got to tell them nothing. You just need to say, you're screwed. Walk away, because it's just jealousy at the end of the day, and it's disguised as self-righteousness. This happens on this channel to people who are in our collective because we're unapologetic about our winning, and we will not, okay? We will not, like, people worked hard to get to where they are. We had to overcome, okay? Like, I know we're going to enjoy our lives, and I hope you get there too. What's that song? I'll see you when you get there. See you when you get there, right? If you ever get there, right? Amen. Like, if you ever get there, because you in hater ass energy, and that's lowering your vibration. Okay, Pisces, that's what you need to know. Look, the star, like exactly what the fuck I said. So right now, they trying to paint you as something like this, like the devil, like, oh, you materialistic, oh, you addicted to these things, and blah, blah, blah. But no, this is just a reward for your effort, and you're a star and a beacon in that. And that's what people don't realize, okay? And I've had to deal with it in the spiritual community, like, jeez. Like, people think that foregoing nice things or materialistic things that makes them more spiritual. No, it doesn't. No, the fuck it doesn't. It absolutely does not. That's your personal choice and that's fine. But let me tell you, judging people because they have that is low vibrational. There's nothing high vibrational about judging people because they like something nice. There's nothing high vibrational about that. And we need beacons like this because it's like a spiritual trap. And it's not just for spiritual people. This is all of humanity. This is why there's so much poverty on the planet, because it's like people are reaching for things, but then when they see it reflected back to them that other people have it, they're angry. And it's like, you need to go heal that wound, because that is what is keeping people out of alignment with abundance. Like, it's law of attraction 101. And that's why I'm here. And that's why you're here, to be a beacon. Those people who have the things that we want, they're there to inspire us, to show us that, yes, you can have it too. That's what they're there for. But people want to stay like this, okay, and cast all kinds of illusions about it instead, judging and stuff. And this is why it's a knife. Go and look them lyrics up. It's a knife. Charlie XCX and Ariana Grande. It's a knife when you're finally on top. They want to see you back to the bottom, and they're going to put all kinds of projections on you. So this is what you're going through, Pisces. Like I said, you're like, am I wrong? Have I changed? No, you haven't. You don't need to be like this. You don't need to be hanging on the block anymore if you don't want to hang on the block anymore. If you'd like to hang in a nice lounge, sipping, the top tier, okay, the top shelf drinks. Okay, that's what you're doing now. You don't need to be with the brown paper bag, with a Colt 45 and the brown paper bag on the block, just so you can prove that you're down and not materialistic and not bougie. No, you don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Okay, I can afford to now be in a nice lounge. Okay, I can afford the top shelf now, and I will have that because I deserve that, because I put in the work for that. The fuck? People think you're supposed to put in the work to not have nice things, to not be successful, to not have stability. No, I don't got to stay in the hood. I'm going to go into the nice neighborhood so that my children can have safety. Safety. What about that? Okay. All right. We got the Hermit. You all have to hermit. You like crabs in a bucket that pull other people down. You can't be. You want to be with the crabs? No, you don't. Look, because that's what they want for you. They want to kill your happiness or your ability to appreciate things, because they didn't do. Oh, everybody can do the work. And some people, this is what I'm saying, people reject materialism. Like, we don't live in a 3D universe. Like, we live in the 3D. We incarnated into the 3D. And we're supposed to bring and marry and find the balance between the 3D and the 5D. We're not supposed to only be in the 5D. Otherwise, we wouldn't have incarnated here. So anybody trying to tell you this dumb shit, yes, you need to hermit. You do. Because these mindsets keep you from healing. They want you to what? Stay in the doldrums? Never. That's why I always say on this channel too, like, nice things aren't just for the super wealthy people. Like, people who are of all walks of life should be able to have nice things. But once you get it, guess who's gonna be hating? The people who don't believe like that. And then they're going to try to tell you, oh, you changed, or who you think you are, and all this stuff. And that's what you're dealing with. But no, hermit from these people, because they have lower vibrational mindsets. Period, point blank. And that's probably why they don't have it. And sometimes these people will be on your level. They just don't want anybody else there because they see it as some badge of honor, because they are materialistic. So they want to be the only ones because they think it's some sort of a hierarchy. But it's like, you don't need to associate with anybody who's trying to make you feel guilty for where you've gotten in life. Oh, see, 6 of Wands. It's your victory. And it's right after this Ace of Pentacles, which comes from the divine. All right? Pisces, you need to be celebrating your success. And if other people are not going to celebrate, they're just going to be mad at you, then that's when you just need to celebrate yourself. Celebrate your own wins. Swat them away like the gnats that they are. Look at that. Temperance. We have temperance. What did I just say about balancing the 5D with the 3D? So Pisces is a highly spiritual sign. And this is why this probably gets to you, this talk, because you know who you are. You know that you have unconditional love in your heart. As a Pisces, that's the higher vibration, right? It's that's that energy of unconditional love. And you know who you are, and you know you have this unconditional love in your heart. And so it really bothers you when people are trying to bash your character and assassinate your character, all because you worked hard and got to a place where you can now have some nice things. But Spirit says we need to temper, right? This is what I'm saying. We're balancing the light and the dark. We're balancing the 3D with the 5D. The 3D is always going to be here. The 3D is this physical world, okay? So if you incarnated here, you have to balance. It is not about only living in the 5D. It's about blending the two. And that's what you need to remember. Okay, this victory that Spirit has brought to you, that's of this Ace of Pentacles, that's you being stable and stuff like that, that is Spirit's way of balancing the 3D and the 5D in your life. Maybe because you balance spiritually with the Temperance card, that's why it's balancing in the material world. You paid your dues, you did what you're supposed to do, and that's what it is. Everybody else can do the same damn thing. Period and point blank. And Spirit is saying that they have your back. They have your back and they're protecting you. You may not see that they're protecting you though, but this is a guardian angel card, the Temperance card. And then I'm just reminded of the wings on this cup here. It's like you may not see it, but Spirit is protecting you. Okay, and that's why it's up above this 9 of wands as well. Spirit is protecting you on your mission to continue on, because it's not spiritual for people to... Okay, it's not high vibrational for people to live in lack consciousness. And like trying to put people down because they have nice things is another manifestation of a lack consciousness. But that's what I am seeing here. Like people mad about your stability. It could be anything though. Like I said, if you just got a house, it could even be, even if you didn't buy a house, if you move into a nicer neighborhood, if you get a nice apartment, you know, that you love, the people could be mad about that because they're just not dwelling there yet. And so you can have compassion for them in the sense that you understand, like, yes, it would be frustrating if I see, you know, all my friends winning and I'm not, yes. But that's when you let them, that's their time to go within. That's not your time to, you'll always be a reminder for people who are in a lack consciousness. Your winning will always be a reminder to them how they're not winning. And that's when you're not equally yoked. So it's like, just allow them to go through their hermit mode, figuring out what they need to do and, you know, take a step back. And then once they're finally winning, perhaps y'all can come back together. Who knows? But in the meantime and in between time, if they're going to be crabs in the bucket, then it's a no. They're not supposed to be here souring your victory. Okay? No, 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 no. And that's why you need to temper, balance out what's in your environment, and protect yourself. Okay? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Exactly. You put in the work and you put in the time and you invested in yourself and in whatever. The Pentacles is material. Okay? Like I said, it's the physical world that we incarnate in. If we were supposed to stay all up in the clouds in the 5D all the time, we would not be here. So you invested in the physical world. And this is why I love the Eastern cultures, because they know it's like karma, it's like dharma. There's one, it's like you're supposed to, it is our responsibility and our spiritual duty to manifest ourselves successful in the world financially. It is like a literal spiritual right in Eastern cultures. And that's why I love them so fucking much. Like, you don't come here to have to beg people for things. If people fall on those hard times and we're generous with them, sure. But we are supposed to be here to manifest in the physical. And that's what you did. You can't feel bad about it because you were successful at it. What the fuck? Look. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Here we go. Yep, that's what it is. We got another one. That's what it is. Oh my gosh, why does this always come out in our collective? Why does this always come out in our collective? I should have seen this coming from a mile away. looking at the bottom of this deck, like you have people who want to invest in you. And that's another reason why people might be mad. You know, like if we give an example of like an influencer, this is when you get a lot of brand deals and people want to invest in you and you have your choice. Remember there was the 7 of Cups here. Yep, there we go. You got options. People want to invest with you. People want to work with you. And that is a part of business. Oh, yes. That's why I got the Capricorn in the first house. That's why I got the Devil card. It's business. Like, people are jealous of your business. We have the 10 of Pentacles after that. Okay. So it goes from the 7 of Pentacles, investing, to the Lovers. All right. That's you having the options. All right. But it also could be people romantically investing in you and setting you up, because then after that we have the 10 of Pentacles and we have a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you're the Queen of Pentacles and a 10 of fucking Pentacles because people want to invest in you. Well, you given them something worthy of investing in. Maybe because you have this beautiful star spirit. All right, maybe because you have this star spirit, but you're humble too about it. The Star and the Hermit, like you're humble about it. You're just humbly shining. It is on you. What the hell? You out here doing your job. Okay, and doing it well. And that's why you're getting success and the universe is protecting you at it. The fuck? These people can get gone. But then after, we do have a counterpart under here. Okay, we have, yes, steady investment in the romance department too. King of Pentacles comes out and is breaking motherfuckers' hearts. Here they go again. So whether you have options in business, like, and they want you to ignore this with this 4 of Cups in the 8th house. No, you will not, Pisces. I repeat, you will not. Do not give up your crown. Let no man steal your crown. And that's how they do it, through manipulation, through making you feel bad. Oh, it's materialistic. Oh, you're bougie. Oh, hey, you don't care. Oh, that's not. And they'll make all these comments to make you feel bad so you won't accept the abundance that God is giving to you. But it's coming from the Most High, period, these opportunities. And it's what you deserve. So you will be accepting whatever offers that you please with this Lovers card. And it is going to lead you to even more abundance, because that's who you are at the end of the day. Maybe y'all are an earth sign, okay? Maybe y'all have an earth moon or earth rising, or, you know, strong earth in your chart. Maybe you have a Capricorn north node. People don't even think about these things. Some people are here to win in the material realm, and then they want to run their mouth on you because clearly they have lack consciousness and they don't know about winning in the material realm. But there will always be naysayers for every walk of life. So you just have to understand that. Like, just because there are naysayers doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means you're doing something right. You're on your path, and now you get the naysayers. Like Charlie XCX said, it's a knife when you're finally on top, because the next thing is they all want to see you fall back down to the bottom. So that's how you know you're doing something right, when the naysayers come on out, right? People, like, let me tell you, that's what they'll do. They'll come in and they will try to dim your light, kill your Christ, okay, crucify your Christ, but you still gonna go anyway. Christ already died, so we don't have to die. We can take up our mission and do our mission. Thank you, Jesus. And your mission is to have people who want to invest in you, to have choices and options, and to have wealth and abundance. Okay? Period. And I'm talking, if you are in business, you're going to be very successful, okay? Because people don't realize, like, the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles is not just about legacy wealth for your children. You may never even have children. It's about employing people. The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles have so much money and have such a big business that they can employ people, that they need to employ people. See? What is that? Business. That's giving to others. That's employing people, right? And that's helping people with the Star. So, but Spirit will let you know, this is where any of them naysayers, might be your friends, family, whomever, they ain't the ones you should employ, because they would be the ones making your life a living hell, because it's not their business. Okay, go on, look up. There's so many stories about that, child, boo. Go on and look it up. It is like, yes, this is where, if this is your friends or your family, no. Hire people who are eager to do the work, eager to, and you'll have options in that. They want to invest in your business. This is investors as in people investing in your business, but also people who might want to work for you or work with you, and you're going to have no shortage of that. And you will not apologize for that, because that is who you are as part of your destiny, and spirit is pouring it out to you because clearly you're good at it and you put in the work and invested in yourself first. You invested in yourself first, so now you're seeing people who want to invest in you, and that is just going to continue to make your star of abundance arise. And you, like I said, you may need to get some therapy or a coach or something like that to help you navigate the hard feelings that may come up about the fact that people might turn on you, or might be mad, or might be sad, or feeling bad, because that is none of your concern. But it can be isolating and it can be lonely. So yes, talk to someone about it if you need to, especially with your sensitive little heart, Pisces. You know, you want to help everybody, but everybody can't be helped, because when people take on prejudice, because that's what that is. If people judge you because you have nice things or you live a nice life, that's a prejudice. That's their prejudice. It's none of your concern. They can stay prejudiced. They can go work that out in therapy. All right. Just like you're going to work it out in therapy if you need to. Because again, like I said, it can be isolating, and you want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. All right, Pisces. Well, that is the message that I have for you. Congratulations on all of your hard work, okay, and your success. And congratulations on all your future endeavors and all the wonderful things that are about to come to you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I thank you for stopping by. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference. And by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.